We're glad you're along with us today. Some experts are saying that this season may be especially bad for ticks, and that includes for your pets.
So what should you do to help repel and get rid of those pesky critters? We're joined this afternoon by Dr. Butch Schroyer to show us what we can do. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, glad to.
And there are things that we can do, because this can really be more than just an inconvenience. It can be dangerous.
Dangerous for the dog, but also dangerous for you. We've had a fairly mild winter, which means our tick population is going to be bigger. May, June are soon to be high peak seasons for us to contend with, and that's exactly where we are right now.
Let's get your mic up.
We need your mic. It has fallen off your wonderful
go.
dog tie.
All right,
You always have the best ties. I love all those dogs on there, but we want to hear it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mild winter, so we've got to anticipate a much higher tick population, flea population this year. The big thing is prevention, stay ahead of it. I would tell you, go see your vet so you can get specifics, but the general thought process is, if you have a suburban dog, you have a backyard dog, ticks won't be much of a problem, but still fleas. Remember, ticks drop onto you. They climb up to the tall parts of the grass and bushes, and as you come by, they basically fall off and land on you. So that's how you end up with ticks, and the dogs do the same thing. Because ticks are carriers of disease for the dogs, but some of the diseases they carry also can affect us. Rocky Mountain spotted fever, for example. Lyme's disease is another one. And we have those types of ticks in Kentucky. Brown dog tick, Lone Star tick, the deer tick are those that can be big carriers. So if we can keep the ticks off of our pets, they're not going to carry them back home and expose us. So we protect our health by protecting our dog's health along with it. There are topical products that we can use that are very effective. Some are better than others. Some of them have actually repelling action, so it will actually help us keep the ticks off the dog. They get on, they want back off, they're not comfortable. There are internal drugs that will kill the ticks, so if you don't want to be sleeping with your dog in the bed with you with stuff on the dog, we have products we can use inside the dog orally.
What if your dog does get a tick? How do you remove it or what?
Yes, you ought to remove it. Many times you even talk about forceps to be able to reach down and get it. You've got to get the entire head and mouth piece off. If you don't, you're going to have an irritated spot. We have a nice little disc. It looks kind of like a dog tag that's designed to slip over the tick and lift them off. And you can just carry it in your pocket. And particularly if you're camping, it's a nice thing to have with you because it takes up very little space and it's going to be comfortable in your pockets for you to be able to use that.
But certainly you need to be prepared. Is it an old wives' tale that you touch a match to it? I always heard that growing up.
It will work because they don't like it.
But you don't want to miss.
They're going to release. Well, you don't want to miss and burn you or the dog place. And if it just kills them and you burn the back end of the tick off, then you want to remember you've got to still get the mouth parts out. So you got to get the head and pieces out. Okay?
Dr. Butch, thanks for coming in. We always appreciate you.
Very important.
Good to see you.